VidGamesFTW.
Welcome back to Disney Talk. So we were talking in the last part about how I've been watching a lot of like Disneyland related, like theme park related videos. Victor's eating some fries. What are they?
Potato wedges.
Potato wedges. We got me and Ed's, but aren't we eating fucking pizza? But apparently they're hot or something.
Yeah, because they were just made. I mean, it tastes so good.
So you got two.
Ooh.
Two, right? You have two levels to do?
Yeah, I have two to do. Two to do. I'm gonna do another.
Two to do. Two to do.
So, you pesky little rats aren't going to back off, eh? Just you continue to gather crystals and see what I
These
do.
orange eyes are weird.
I know. I also noticed
They're
they
like
glow.
piercing. He's like.
They're kind of glowing too, because there's like an outline where his eyelids
Well,
are.
because like you know, he didn't have irises in the original, like no one did. Besides Crash, they actually try to get his green eyes in there, but they weren't fully noticeable until I think like CTR or something.
And see, doesn't his hair look like a jalapeno?
Oh yeah, you're telling me that in between episodes.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Entropy he's referring to. But anyway, so yeah, I don't know why we just had like a big ass like yeah.
No, because we think he's like Jose Jalapeno.
Oh god. But just blue.
Yeah, just the blue.
I like that piece of detail. You didn't really see it because it was off screen, but you heard like the poof because the bird hit the fucking alien sign that you
oh yeah,
that you hit when you go to Hot Cocoa. So that's awesome. So for those who don't know the secret, it's a little visual gag for them to be like, oh, there's a thing there I can do. I can interact with that sign. But anyways, again, so with the Disneyland videos we've been watching, I don't know. It fascinates me how like from its conception way back in like what the 50s or something or the 40s, something like that. They just had like all these ideas. Lots of things were just did not get past the conceptualizing stages. Everything that did got heavily changed throughout the years. Some attractions were dropped, others, some parts of others that are still there to this day got discontinued.
Well, I failed.
He just directly went right through you.
I so failed this one.
Try again.
I'm not gonna retry, but I mean, like in terms of like
finish it, and then it's
Yeah.
like, do you want to do it
Yeah,
again? Eats. That restaurant is called Eats. Would you go to a restaurant in the middle of nowhere that was called Eats? What do you think they sell there?
wheat.
Cactus juice. On the menu today for $2.
Oh,
a
no.
medium-sized cactus juice.
Medium-sized cactus juice. Once again, this freaking guy.
No, you couldn't hear me. I tooted.
Oh, nice.
You totally beat the level, Victor.
Hey, at least I came in fourth.
Also, start and finish
Or like right.
in this game is the font that's the original font for Crash, like the original Crash font. We have it. Here it is. Here's an example of the Crash font. Okay. This one right here, loading. I'm not sure what where the Road Crash and the Hint, that font. I don't know the name of it. If anyone does, let me know. Because I know it's a common one you can just find wherever. Same thing with the loading font, which is basically used everywhere in these games. For this trilogy. We have that one. We've been using it all for all the Insane Trilogy related stuff on Destination Mark. It's called CC Zoinks.
Like Scooby-Doo, like Zoinks.
Like Shaggy. But CC Zoinks is basically that font, so you can go ahead and get that, and it's absolutely free. So you can, with a yellow to orange linear gradient, you just put a black outline over it, and there's the Crash font. There's the secret to getting the Crash font for Insane Trilogy. But anyway, yeah. So it just really fascinated me with the Disneyland videos, just how it's like a beta of a game, just all the kinds of crap that was supposed to be in it, and then just got taken
just
out,
ultimately taken out, or
changed to something else.
Redone.
Changed to
or
something
like
else.
it wasn't. It's like not there, but it is. You know?
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you know what the creepy, eerie, real-life equivalent to that would be? How in a game you got beta stuff, but it's still stuck in the disc?
Mm-hmm.
Well, the abandoned theme parks are kind of that. Those that had a bunch of cool concepts and a lot of other stuff and were thriving, but then just got, utterly decimated and, abandoned, and It's still there, but I mean, nothing's being done with it.
Yeah.
Because there was like I kept seeing a thumbnail, like a recommendation for a video about a Nickelodeon Studios place that was abandoned. And I think I might have seen it before in the past, but I don't remember it, so I might end up watching it again just for fun to see what it was all about. But it's just crazy how like theme parks get shut down for that kind of crap. We were also watching a bunch of videos about like the craziest, like scariest roller coasters and just
Dude.
general like theme park rides.
Oh,
You got it.
did it.
Unless someone just goes poof and just like blasts ahead of you.
I didn't see what place I was in for a bit.
I did. I was like, oh yeah, he's got it. Yeah, like, and we mentioned the Gravity Boy like a long time ago on the show, back when we were doing Super Mario Sunshine.
Oh, Gravity Boy.
In the early days, Chase and I talked to Chase about it, about Gravity Boy in the early days of VidGames on Mario Sunshine. Still scary as ever. It's utterly insane how they put that fucking roller coaster together. It's just that one. Right? Oh no.
Yeah.
It's
Because
two.
I did.
I did two, you did one, so you have one more. And then I do two, and
Oh,
then
yeah.
Entropy. We were talking about that earlier off camera too. Fucking everyone calls him Entropy because they, for whatever reason, just because they don't know the word. A lot of people don't know the word entropy, which is a real word.
Mm-hmm.
And it has to do with like time and shit, and like the kind of that kind of like physics talk, and
That's why entropy is all about time.
because it's tropy, all they see in his name is the tropy part. In their minds, they just associate it with the closest other word they can think of, trophy, which has an H in there. So a lot of people, not just fans who just don't really know how to say his name right, but even other people who cover like those generic ass, like Watch Mojo ass, like top 10 kind of videos. Some people like that who do it will call him Entropy, and it's like, it's not Entropy.
It's not entropy.
God damn it. Pissing me off.
You only call him entropy if he's a trophy.
If he's a trophy. And some games from back then, some of the Crash games, got a couple of the characters' names wrong. Not in terms of spelling, but in terms of,
Pronunciation?
No.
Oh, shit. I don't know why I spun into that.
Nice. Like, Neo-Cortex would be N-Cortex, so it's N.Cortex, or N.Brio, N.Jin. Well, Engine, in particular, I think in Tag Team Racing, they put N-Jin, and that's not the way you technically do it.
I think I remember that, actually.
N.Jin. And then for Aku, I want to say they've got a dash in their name. No, they don't have a dash in their name, but some of the games put dashes in their name for Uka and Aku.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
But they're like two words. Like
How did that get me?
I don't know. Maybe hitboxes. Who knows?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's really funny that they mess up the names.
It's hilarious.
I think the funniest example of name mixing up, though, has to still be the Pac-Man World Trilogy. All three of them got Blinky and Clyde mixed up.
Oh.
The red ghost is Blinky, the orange ghost is Clyde, but they swapped their names with each other in all three games. How do you fuck up 3 times in a row with this platforming trilogy? Like, how? That's like if that's like if Tiny did make an appearance in one, and then in all 3 games they called him Taz Tiger.
I know, I was gonna say.
That'd be like the equivalent. It's like, well, how could you mess that up if you know his name is clearly Tiny? How did they mess that up in the original? Well, I don't think they messed it up. I mean, to mess up that it's still Taz Tiger in the pause menu. But I think his name was originally supposed to be Taz Tiger, or that was his internal name or something like that.
Imagine if he was known as Taz.
Well, they couldn't do that.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, imagine if
Copyright for Taz being Devil.
Looney Tunes.
It'd still be weird though. The joke is that he's a big hulking dude and his name is Tiny, which they try to play up in Crash of the Titans. But even I just, even me being a big fan of that game, I still don't like the way they portrayed him in that. Mike Tyson. It's funny, I guess, but it just doesn't fit him, like, in my opinion. People do like him. I'm not trying to be one of those people that are like, oh, it's stupid. I just don't care for it, but, I mean, whatever. Sometimes it's funny. But yeah.
Oh, God.
Get you better get that checkpoint.
I'm going to.
Let's say Victor,
No.
I swear to God.
I'm also just partially trying to focus on this so I don't die again. Or die a stupid death.
You're good. How many lives do you have?
35.
Okay, you're on your way to 36, but I think you're nearing the end already. You're almost
think
there.
so.
It's after. Yeah, try.
Yeah, because I passed the
Hit those nitros. Go.
No.
Okay, just hit circle.
No. I know. I
Blasted your way out of the. Yeah, you're right there already.
How did I?
Ha ha ha!
I'm just gonna.
I don't like those little sprinklery things in general.
Whoa.
They just suck you in, kind of.
Yeah.
Good
It
job.
pulled me right to it. Okay, that part scared me a bit. If you heard.
I don't think they did that in the original. I think that's a new thing that they added for this.
That actually got me a little afraid. So I was like, no.
A little scarred.
Yeah, a little scared.
So now you have 34 lives. Or maybe you still have 35
No.
if you got the.
Oh, I
yeah,
got 35.
Because you already got over 100. Didn't we do... No, there's a way to do an 100 lives glitch in this as well. Because I remember doing it in Crash 1 for the awkward game glitches thing. Oh, you got it. And just go. Spin.
Don't know why I did that, but whatever. Oh, jeez. Okay, now it's
so
you.
now it's me. And
You get to do the other Arabian level and entropy.
next time! Tune in next time! That's when we'll do it. Next time. We need to get back to SpongeBob.
I'm just looking, yes. I'm just over here eating in the freaking microphone.
Alright, don't do that. Seriously, stop. That's gross.